My child, just 30 minutes ago, something shifted in the spiritual realm, and I need you to listen very carefully. I'm not saying this to frighten you but to make sure you are alert. A car has started moving. Yes, it has already been set in motion, and it's heading near you very soon. But this isn't just any car. It's connected to something you've been sensing in your spirit for days, though you brushed it off. I've been watching how your heart has felt unsettled, how you've tried to stay calm while knowing deep down something wasn't right. I see your courage. I see your faith. But now I need you fully awake. You're in hot water, not because of anything you've done wrong, but because there is a spiritual confrontation happening around you. The enemy is trying to stir confusion, but I will not let harm touch you. That's why I had to step in at this very moment. You don't know this yet, but your name has been spoken behind closed doors, just recently. Not in love, but in plotting. But child, I never leave my chosen ones unprotected. I've assigned extra angels to surround you. That car I mentioned, it doesn't just carry a person. It carries a decision, a motive, and a warning from someone who thought they could control your peace. But hear me clearly, they are not in control. I am. Even before they touched the steering wheel, I already knew. Even before they made their first turn, I had already sent my spirit ahead of them. You are not alone in this. You are covered in divine protection that cannot be shaken, no matter how fast the enemy tries to move. And now I need you to stop doubting the signs I've been sending. The dreams. The chills. The sense that someone has been watching you. None of it was random. I was speaking to you. I wasn't trying to scare you. I was trying to prepare you. This car is symbolic, but it's also real. It represents a situation coming toward you quickly. Something tied to your past. Someone who still believes they hold power over your emotions. But that season is over. You have grown, and I've heard every prayer, even the ones you whispered when no one else was around. I am answering those prayers. Sometimes the answer begins by exposing the danger first. This is one of those times. Stay close to me now. Don't panic. Don't spiral. Stay rooted in me. I've already written the ending, and it is not what your enemy expects. You're not in hot water because you're weak. You're in it because you're growing stronger, and the enemy hates that. You've broken free from cycles that once trapped you. Your light is now too bright to ignore. That's why they're drawing near. Not out of love, but to interrupt what I am about to release in your life. But remember this. That car was set in motion to test your faith, not to destroy it. And I never allow a test unless I've already prepared your escape. In the next few hours, you're going to see something that confirms this word. Pay attention to conversations. Notice the atmosphere around you. Trust the warning inside your spirit when something feels off. I'm placing clues everywhere. You won't be confused if you lean into my voice. This situation will not break you. I will use it to elevate you. That person in the car has questions about you they'll never ask out loud. They want to know how you're still standing, how you've made it this far. They circle, they watch, they overthink, but they cannot understand that it was me carrying you all along. I was with you for every tear, every lonely night, every time you nearly gave up. I caught every moment of pain and recorded it in my book. And now, I'm turning the page. This isn't about fear. This is about revelation. I am about to show you who has been truly for you, and who has only pretended. I am about to reveal who was sent to harm you, and who has secretly been assigned to protect you. All of this is unfolding right now. Just stay with me. Don't run. You need to see this through. I know your heart is racing. I know your mind is filled with what-ifs and worst-case scenarios. But breathe, and remember who I am. I'm not only the God who speaks in storms, I'm also the God who calms them. That car may be real, but my authority is greater than any vehicle, any person, or any plan. Yes, you've been betrayed before. Yes, you've trusted people who abandoned you when you needed them most. And yes, this feels familiar. But don't let that trick you into fear. This time is different. You're not the same person anymore. You've matured. You've been strengthened. You see through things faster now. You discern manipulation before it takes root. That's why the enemy is nervous, because you're no longer easy to fool. There's a reason I brought you to this very message today. You didn't stumble here by accident. I whispered to your heart to stop and open this because this is your warning, your comfort, and your reminder. What began 30 minutes ago wasn't the start of your downfall, it was the start of your awakening. I am revealing what was once hidden. I am opening your eyes to the truth. This confrontation will not bring chaos, it will bring clarity. My child, just 30 minutes ago, something shifted in the spiritual realm, and I need you to pay close attention. This is not to scare you, but to prepare you. A car has been set in motion. Yes, it has already started moving, and it's coming near you quickly. But this is not just any car. It represents something bigger, something you've sensed in your spirit for days, but you tried to brush aside. You kept feeling like something wasn't right, but you didn't want to overthink it. I saw how you pushed those feelings down, choosing instead to walk in courage and faith. I honor that. But now the time has come for you to be fully awake. You are standing in the middle of a spiritual confrontation. Not because you did something wrong, but because you've been growing in strength and the enemy cannot stand it. He is trying to confuse you, but I will not allow harm to come near you. That's why I'm stepping in now. Behind closed doors, your name has been spoken, not with love, but with plotting. Yet you need not fear. I never leave my chosen ones unprotected. I've assigned extra angels to surround you right now. That car I told you about, it carries more than a person. It carries motives, intentions, and a false sense of control from someone who thought they could manipulate your peace. But they are not in control, I am. Before their hands even touched the steering wheel, I already knew what they planned. Before they made the first turn, I sent my spirit ahead to cover you. You are not alone. You are surrounded by a shield that cannot be broken, no matter how fast the enemy tries to move. Do you remember the chills you felt out of nowhere? The dreams that made no sense? The sudden uneasiness in your spirit? That was me trying to get your attention. None of it was random. I wasn't trying to scare you, I was preparing you. The car is both symbolic and real. It represents a fast-approaching situation tied to your past, linked to someone who still believes they have power over your emotions. But child, that season is over. You have matured. You've prayed with tears nobody saw. You've surrendered when no one was watching. And I've been listening. I am answering those prayers now. But sometimes, the answer begins with exposure. Sometimes I must pull back the curtain before I bring breakthrough. And this is one of those times. So do not panic. Do not spiral. Stay rooted in me. I've already written the ending, and it will not be what your enemy expects. You are not in danger because you're weak. You are in this battle because you've grown stronger. And that strength terrifies the enemy. You've broken free from old cycles, and your light is now too powerful to ignore. That's why the enemy is circling closer. Not because of love, but because they want to interfere with the blessing I'm about to release in your life. That car was sent in motion not to destroy you, but to test your faith. And I never allow a test without preparing the way of escape. In the coming hours, you will see confirmation of this word. Pay attention. Listen to conversations. Watch the atmosphere. Trust the inner nudge when something feels off. I am placing clues everywhere. If you lean into my voice, you will not be confused.